I hate black people. And I hate white people. And I also hate women and children. Puh! And also old people. If I had a dime. Oh my god, if I had a dime for every old person I saw. Blocking the produce aisle, it's 2 a.m. There's more people in the world than you. Why don't you just scoot on out of here, oldie, and go freaking play some freaking bingo with your grandkids. So today we're going to be talking about racism in the artist community. We're just going to be solving that issue. And it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Come on, let's go. There's a controversy in the artist community. Oh, whoa, what was that? There's a mysterious controversy in the artist community that involves this racist triangle. This here racist triangle is the one that's been in question about the racism. This here image right here was corrected by this racist triangle. And do I think the artist that corrected this is racist? I don't think so. I think the triangle's racist, and we're gonna look into the past of where did this racist triangle come from. As we all know, the rule is you make a line from the chin up to the nizzle, and the lips cannot pass up this line. It's a racist triangle. Now, I have used this technique, and I've been on productions that have used this technique over and over again. First of all, where did this racist triangle come from? Why did it do that thing that it did? And first of all, are you racist if you've used this drawing rule? Because I know you have. Look at you. I've seen that you've done it already. And first of all, you're going to be going to friggin' heck if you use this racist triangle. You're going to be going to heck for eternal darnation. Maybe. Now, we're going to be doing a little something I like to call black face-off. I do have a solution to this racist triangle. I found a really cool new solution to it, and I'll show it to you in a second. But let's take a look what's going on. So I've been working in animation forever and ever, amen, right? The very first thing that we learn is you just don't pass up the chin and the nose right here, right? With the lips. This is the standard model sheet, right? We've followed this for years. I've followed this for years. The thing is, though, is that there's a new model sheet that we need to be taken into consideration, and I'm about to create a new model sheet. All right, listen up, this is serious, all right? Don't even look at me like that. You know, and first of all, I just want to say, like, I love everybody. You know this. I love to hate everybody. It's like I've got so much hatred in me. It's like, what do I do with this, you know? Anyway, boom, nose to the chin, dink to the skink, jawline, lips don't pass it up. Boom, to the chin, to the nose, boom. Every single, wait, what the? Get out of there, you little freaking, boom, to the top of there, to the tink of the dink, up to the nose. What the hell's going on here? Boom, double it up, top to the nose, to the dink, to the skink. Look, even on black characters, the model sheet is the lips are not passing up this line almost every time. All right, doing it there, oh, well, we'll just move on from that. All right, there's one that pops out, all right? So there's different types of model sheets, right? Boom, there's a one there, right there, right there. It's okay. You don't have to be scared about looking a black person in the face or even the side of the face. It's all okay. You're gonna be fine. It's all right. We'll get through it. I know you're scared, you're terrified, look at you shaking. So, if I'm an upcoming artist, right, and I'm gonna be looking for rules to do what the professionals do, I'm gonna be following this racist triangle. And I'm not sure if you noticed this, but it's all coming from anime. We learn these rules from anime. And as we all know, this art tip has been around for a hot flippin' friggin' second, right? This is not the first time that I've seen this tutorial. It's everywhere, because of anime. Not one single artist made this thing, alright? Tell me you haven't followed this rule before, you little sneaky sack of snakes. So if anime did make it, then where did anime get it from? Well, there's a conspiracy theory that it came from cats.
Why in Japanese anime do none of the characters look Japanese? The theory on if you pursue cute, it resembles a kitten is influential. No matter how you look at the profile nose, it's not human. So does that mean everybody that likes anime is a furry?
This cat is racist as hell. So I want to share with you this new technique called the anti-racist triangle. But before, I'm going to tell you what I really think. I think that artists create rules, and we follow those flipping rules. And eventually we get to a point where we evolve the rules. Other artists evolve those rules. And I think the whole situation is a necessity for us to be able to be like, oh, you know what? These rules, they don't really apply anymore. So let's create some new ones. How about that? And I think it's beautiful, honestly. Look what's happening. A bunch of artists are coming together to be talking about this thing. It's just artists following rules that we created ourselves, right? So now we're given a chance to evolve and make some new ones. So let's check it out. First, there was them cats, and then there's, you know, manga or whatever, and then there was anime, and now there's this new age, right? New age artists, internet babies. So here's a collage of a bunch of dope new age artists that are creating new model sheets. And there's something to learn from here, all right? So let's break it down. I'm gonna put all these artists at the end of the video. You make sure to check them out. Some of the best structured, dopest designs I've ever seen in my life. So I was really excited to do this because you can create a whole new rule now. If you have a better way of breaking these down, please let me know, because I've got my way of doing it. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna do a little peek inside me. I'm gonna let you just kind of get a little peek inside me. First off, you do your circle jerk, right? Then you go to the top of the dink, down to the chin, tip of the nose, there you go. You got your racist triangle, you're done. Wrong, Scooter. If you thought that, you were wrong. You need to scoot your little legs over to the old folks' house with the old people and go play some freaking bingo. You didn't think the old people were coming back into this, did you? Well, they always do. They always come back. God damn it. Alright, now here's the turning point. Slow down there, Scooter. You got a turning point in your life. Are you gonna choose to be racist and go to heck for eternal darnation? Or are you gonna do the anti-racist triangle? And so what I found, and this is the little secret, go to the tink of the eye right there, and then boom, down to the lip, and then that goes down to the chin, and now you have basically the same triangle. Alright, and it's basically the same triangle. The thing is about these triangles is that there's typically always a favored side, meaning that this triangle got a booty to it. It's got that thicky thick on the end of it. And so what that also means is that there's a taper to it, right? In most good designs, there's pretty much always going to be a slick taper. Look at this eyebrow. Hey, you little sweet thing. This video is sponsored by me. Support me and help support my students. Let me explain something to you, Squirt. Just because you work in animation doesn't mean you animate. Not that many people animate in animation. There's character design, background design, every single little detail that you see has to be made from somebody. And we teach a lot of that at Project City, punk. Chase Conley's class is great, check it out.
I might choose a different pose for this pose. Do something where I'm kind of looking up. Because it almost feels like because of the angle that he's at now, he's falling. Or just that he's like this in the air, just looking at her. But you know, I think it'd be cool if you showed the moon here, and then you could just have the character rimlet, you know, with the moon.
Right here, I was thinking it'd be dope to have like a POV down the sight of his hand.
I agree. I think that the shot that bumps me a bit is this one. I don't think you need this shot. I agree with Ethan. I think you could do something.
Then the camera like pulls out through his hands or something.
Yeah, exactly. He puts his hands together in the frame. At this, you know what I mean?
Alive?
Barely.
I died?
Yep. And this thing brought you back. Everything has its price, and this machine will be sure to take it. It's usually something precious to you, like a childhood toy or a family member. But honestly, it could be any thing.
This is a quick reminder that I do portfolio reviews, art reviews every single Wednesday on Project City's Story Sprint. Donk! Alright, let's try it on another design. This is Chris Copeland, really good artist. Go from the top of the dink down to the chin. Then we're going to go to the tip of the nose. Boom. Now we're going to go from the tip of the eye down here to the chin. And so from this point, I just cut in and cut out, right? Boom. Alright, this one's also from Chris. Let's do this one like that. Back of the skull, pay the troll toll. Then you go from the top of the dink down to the chin, of course. Boom, to the nose. Now let's go to the eye. And then we'll make another little triangle right there. That gives us a little guideline to dink. This one's Anna Kaddish, a really, really good. Going down from the dink down there to the nose, to the eye. Boom. This one kind of goes out a little bit more. Alright, and this one too, just to prove my point, right? At the top, go down to the chin, then go to the nose, and then you get... What the... Alright, let's try it over here, alright? We got back of the skull, doom, 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 boom. Got the chin. We're going to go to the end of the nose there. Boom. Take that sucker. Make a little eye. Bonk. Top of the eye. Boom. Boom. Done. Not going to lower the opacity. Done. Easy peasy. Ear. Eye. Eyebrow. I'm doing this real time, baby. I did that wrong. That neck should be kind of coming down like that right there. Boom, 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 boom. Let's try it again. Circle jerk at the back of the head right there. Boom. Down to the chin. Dong, dong. Cut it off. Put the ear right there. We're going to do racist triangle. Done. Eyeball. Boom. Down to this. Perfect. Down to the chin. Done. Real time, real time, real time. Then boom. Put the little nose there. Oh, what's that? Boom. Little chin. You know what? Let's soften up the chin. I don't even care. Boom. Big ear back there. Soften up that nose a bit. Don't be racist now. Boom. You got the neck. Back of the skull here. You know what? I don't even like connecting these lines right here. I'd like to keep this open. Make a little shadow right here. Boom. You got your cool little hairdo. I don't know. Let's put a little choker on this sucker. Yeah, that's cute. Alright, and I know this isn't going to work for everything, alright? Rules are made to be broken. Think outside of your little box, out of your little world, and get a little bit of learnt and a little bit of turnt. You know why? Because that rule that I said before, oh, the chin or the neck needs to come out of doing this thing right here. Guess what? No, it doesn't. Anna Kaddish been doing whatever this is. So I thought I had a rule all ready to go, but the second that I got outside, touched a little grass, studied up. Just study up, come on. Like this dude right here. What's going on here? What's up with that? That's how that person is. That's how. I'm gonna do it one more time to show you. Boom, back of the dink, go to the chin. Boom, into the nose, right there. Good to goes, into the nose, ear, eye, tip of the eye, down to the lip, down to the chin. Boom, boom, cut in, cut out right there. And remember this favorite sided triangle right here, it's a thickie. That means there's a favored side on one of the lips for the most part. On most part of all these designs that I'm looking at, the lips are pretty much not even, right? It's a favored side. And obviously there's people out there with these perfectly symmetric lips, okay? Obviously. I'm just talking about design at this point, right? Boom. Why are you so scared to talk about this stuff? Y'all are just a bunch of ridiculous little kids. Soften that nose up right there. You know, we're not even freaking talking about like hook noses and stuff, right? There's so many different types of noses. Doesn't really matter though, because you can make them all look pretty darn cool. Give them some big eyelashes. And one last little tink bink I want to give you before we walk away is where do you draw the line for this bottom lip? And I kind of found a interesting thing that reoccurred a lot. Alright, so let's do the chin to the nose of this one. These lips don't come out of this triangle, alright? It's fine. But there is a little pattern that I noticed, a little conspiracy pattern, that this bottom lip sometimes tends to angle up to the eyebrow up here. Almost like to this point of the eyebrow. Like right here as well. This is kind of going to the tink of the eyebrow. This one did not, okay? So again, not hard and fast rules for anything. But for a lot of these, the design structure I've seen kind of go up to the dink of the eyebrow. All this to say is that if there's a rule, right, it can be broken, but it's there for you to follow a little bit until you don't have to follow it no more. This is kind of go up to the eyebrow. And that's the cool thing about rules, right? It's the same thing with writing structure and everything else. That one's going up to the dink. This one's a little bit different, right? Because I feel like it's angled a little bit. So the lip is rounding right here. And this is kind of going out into outer space as opposed to back into the brow. So just take in consideration where these characters are actually facing. Boom, this one's kind of going back into the brow. So let's try it on some anime characters, right? I think the main thing is like you can still use this racist triangle if you want to, and then you just add that second triangle to it to the structure. Boom, boom, top of the eye. We're gonna pop out just a little bit and see where that flows. Boom, and then now I'm gonna do the bottom lip up to this eyebrow right about there. Boom, boom, boom. You can still keep all of the anime features if you want to. See, this neck does seem to have like this little thing going this way, but it's not a hard and fast rule now. You know what, I'm gonna just show you one more time because I see you're kind of slow, you're not getting it. All right, first you do the skank, then you do the dink. Boom, down to the chin, up to the jawline, and then boom, raise his nose. Then boom, you make the eyeball, top of the eye, down to the dang, down to the chin. Cut in, cut out, favor one of them lips. I think it's a really cool, fun way to draw new models and draw new faces now that I've studied, you know, the new age artists. So get out and study different artists, right? Study different styles and see what you can break down and create your own rules. That's what I'm saying. Make your own rules. And lastly, I just want to say, as a big time artist creator on the internet, we big time creators, we are learning at the same pace that you're learning art, pretty much. The only difference is when we make a mistake, it is permanent and it's on the internet. And when you make a mistake, nobody's gonna be seeing that stuff, right? We're all making mistakes. And that is the freaking point. That is the point of making art, is to make as many mistakes as fast as possible so you can learn from this stuff, right? We're all freaking learning. because of all this conversation and stuff, I never knew how to break this stuff down. And I'm like, you know what? I'm interested in seeing actually how to break down this new form of a mask. Because literally the only thing I knew before this was this rule created by artists. Don't pass up this line. But legit though, overall, what I'm seeing happening in the artist community is a bunch of people actually coming together and talking about this stuff. And you know, it might be chaotic and crazy right now, but it's like the overall trajectory is a very good positive thing, and I think it's dope. I think it's awesome. That's what art is for. That's what we're doing this for, right? Keep making art and keep screwing up as fast as possible. And also, this ear is way too freaking big. That's just ridiculous.